Come over here. Come over here and look. Tell me what you think. Do you want to be closer? Like, do you need to put that on the Tony dance? How should I start? Hi.
Welcome, friends.
Welcome, friends. Welcome. We're back with another Foodie Friday, and I have some really yummy stuff for you guys. I've decided to do like a game day appetizer type video. I have 3 different things that we're going to be making and a cocktail. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the cocktail. That way we can have our cocktail as we're making our food. And if you guys didn't know, I'm pretty simple and I don't like a lot of instructions. So this cocktail is only going to be 2 ingredients, your Fireball and your rum chata. This is like a cinnamon toast crunch. I think they're only meant to be shots, but we're going to make them into drinks. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our glass, and I've decided to rim these with cinnamon graham crackers and chocolate syrup because why not? So I'm going to go ahead and dip them, and then I'm not going to throw them, but I'm going to put the glasses in the freezer. That way the rim can set, and then we'll go ahead and do the liquor. So I think that you can probably use just about anything you want to rim these with, but I couldn't think of a better thing to rim these with. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. If you have made these before, also let me know that in the comments. But I think these are going to be absolutely delicious. If you have a little bit of the graham cracker that gets in the glass, don't worry about it. It's just extra flavor. So that's what they look like, and I'm excited. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the freezer, and then we're going to come back and put the liquor in them. So our glasses have been in the freezer for a little bit. They're chilled now. And when you do the shots, honestly, it calls for 2 ounces of Fireball, 1 ounce of rum chata. But since we're making, I'll call them shooters. How about that? We're just going to measure with our heart. So I will use, we're going, since we're doing 3 drinks, I'll do 6 Fireball. It'll definitely warm you up if you're needing it. Is that 4? 5. 6. And then 3 of these. There are so many different things that you can make with rum chata. It's very good, actually. I don't know if you guys remember. Well, it's not like it's out of style. But what were the drinks called that had the milk in them? Do you remember? White Russians. That's what it was. I used to get those a lot. My belly didn't like it, but all right, so we're just going to shake it up, and that looks yummy. If you want ice, you can have ice. I don't have ice in here. I probably should. Should I do ice? Let's get some ice. Hold, please. Okay, technical difficulty, but it smells potent. You want to try a sip, Deb? Jeffrey? You want to come taste it? Yeah, that's going to be just a sipper.
It's good.
That's yours. You put your mouth on it. Okay. So that is the cocktail that we're gonna have. I'm gonna go ahead and make my glass and Mom's glass. She's probably not gonna drink it, so I'm probably gonna drink hers too. And now we're gonna go ahead and get into the taco ring. So I'm gonna make a taco ring. We've been doing these for years. How many? I mean, a long time. So they are super simple. You can like make them however you want, just like you would do your actual tacos. You can add any kind of fillings. You can do any kind of toppings, whatever you want, but we're just keeping it very basic. Okay, so we're gonna start with 2 cans of crescent rolls. You can use any kinds you want. Honestly, it all tastes the same, and I was saving money. So we are going to lay these out. We've got a round pan here. You can use like tin foil or whatever, but we just sprayed it with some oil, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so you're going to take your rolls out and just place them in a circle, like end to end, and I'll show you what I mean. Just like this. So the flat ends kind of overlap a little bit. That way you've got a big enough surface to put your meat. And we've already browned a pound of hamburger with taco seasoning, but you can use whatever you want. Like, what else do people use? Turkey? Sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this. This is the worst circle I've ever seen. And then you're gonna wanna kinda like pinch them together so that they'll stay together. Debbie, do you wanna help me move this just a little bit closer to the edge? That way I can fit the rest of them on, sorry. I've got Debbie here as my sous chef.
Debbie Sous Chef.
Debbie Sous Chef. That's funny because that's her name. Debbie Sue. Also, you're obviously going to want to preheat your oven to whatever the can says. What is it, 375? Preheat your oven. So tonight we have West Virginia playing Baylor. Go Mountaineers. And do they play again this weekend?
They play Texas.
That's what I thought. So I think they do play Texas this weekend. And that's going to be, those games at my house are fun, let me tell you. Ruben and I usually have to watch them in separate rooms. Sorry, Debbie, am I in your way? Because we get rowdy. And we say things to each other. So, you got one more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna get them all together like this. And we've already, like I said, cooked our beef. Do you have a spoon, Eula? Okay. So you're just going to spoon your ground beef into the ring, like so, like that, but you're not going to spill it all over the place. And these are good for like, you know, just like little finger foods or what have you. I'm telling y'all, I'm like the worst at trying to explain basically anything. Would you agree?
I think your communication skills are adequate.
You're limited. I mean, you guys get the gist, right? I mean, if you're here, you're not here for like culinary instruction. This is just a show in itself. We're just here to have fun and eat food, be all fat and happy together, right? Mm-hmm. So, if you guys have any game day foods or party foods that you guys use, not use, but like, you know, are your favorites, let me know, because I'm always looking for new stuff to try. Plus, with the holidays coming up, we're gonna need some ideas. What are we doing for Thanksgiving?
We're coming to your house.
You're coming to my house? Cool.
I don't know.
I won't be there.
What? You'll be here?
I'll be here. Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be cooking.
We'll be cooking. Okay. Mom, do you want to help me start just kind of wrapping the ends over?
Mm-hmm.
So, after you get your filling in there, actually no, don't do that. I forgot the cheese. I forgot the cheese. Sorry, Debbie. Sorry, friends. Also, to all of you guys that came and watched the first Foodie Friday, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I had fun. Did you have fun?
I had a blast.
Me too. We always have fun. Always. Always and forever.
Yeah, fun when we're eating
Each
and not even
moment
cooking.
with you. I know.
Like
Food just makes me
Calabash.
happy. Oh yeah. So when we went to the beach 2 weeks ago, we went to Benjamin's Calabash and we had seafood and acted like we've never had seafood before. So Debbie is allergic to seafood. We still made her sit there and watch us stuff our faces with all the crab legs, all the shrimp, all the lobster, all the good stuff. And she had her mashed potatoes and chicken fingers. And we were all right. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so now that we have this, is this mine?
Yes.
This is mine. That's it? That's all the cheese you're giving
That's what
me?
you told me.
No, girl. I want more. Okay. So then you're gonna put cheese on it, okay? You need all the cheese. I don't know what you were thinking, Debbie.
I was thinking, who told me?
I didn't tell you that. That's a fib. You're lying to the people. Lying to the people, girl. So put all the cheese in here. You can put Mexican cheese. You can do whatever you want. All the cheese. Measure with your heart. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. Just give me the bag. Mom's not gonna just give me the bag. She's gonna make me use this cute little cup. All right, now you can start folding. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. So, that's what you do. You're gonna fold them end over end from the pointy side. I know there's probably a word for it. Pointy side it is. And then kind of pinch them a little bit on the bottom so that they don't pop out. Some people do a really good job at covering all their filling. Not us, right, Debbie?
Right, because then there wouldn't really be enough filling in it.
Facts. So you're gonna get it all pinched together. Like so, like that. Just look at that.
Would you look at that?
Would you just look at it? Jeff, do you wanna look at it? Can you see it?
Yes. Look at it.
Just look at it. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like, and then you're just gonna pop it into the oven for, what was it, 16 minutes, I think? At 375, let me double check, because last time I lied to you, and you about burned up your biscuits. 9 to 12, see? 9 to 12 minutes, and then it'll come out. But in the meantime, we're gonna go and start the next appetizer. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is something called cheese slaw. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but it's basically exactly how it sounds. It's cheese slaw. So you use Swiss cheese for this, and I used to pound one of the big blocks, and I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm lazy, but you don't wanna be lazy with this one because, what are you doing? My Lord. Okay, you don't want to be lazy with this. Don't buy shredded Swiss cheese because I promise you it's not going to work and it's not going to taste the same. Get you a block and shred it. So I have an entire block, a whole pound of Swiss cheese that I shredded here. And what you're going to add to that is I use Duke's. Now, I've heard people use Miracle Whip for this, which is perfectly fine. Are you okay? What? Jesus. Okay. I love Miracle Whip, but not in this. I use Duke's for this. So there are measurements that you can use. So you're also gonna use, can I stop saying so? Okay. you're gonna use jalapenos and banana peppers. You're gonna use a cup of each, or however much you like. So if you have never had this and you make it this way, and you see that you don't like all the banana peppers or you don't like all the jalapenos, you can do it however you want, but this is just kind of what it calls for. And then you also need some green onions. So we're gonna add the mayonnaise first. That's just kind of gonna give you your consistency, and then you can add the other stuff in. This is mine, right? So I can just stick my spoon in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do 2 spoonfuls, 2 good spoonfuls, just to kind of get started and see. Let me move the camera to where you can actually like see. Okay, so now you can see, and you're just going to kind of work that in, and I'll show you the consistency that you want. Obviously that's not gonna be enough. So I'm going to put a little bit more mayonnaise in here. Now if you look for different recipes, like Debbie just pointed out, a lot of them will say that cabbage is optional, but I don't like it, it's gross. You can add it if you want to. That's just not how I roll. So what we serve this with is just like some Ritz crackers or club crackers. Again, you can eat this to your discretion and use whatever you'd like. Okay, so this is about the consistency that I have it at right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and dump in my jalapenos and my banana peppers. There's a little bit of juice in there, so that's going to help it some as well. So let's see how that looks so far. And again, this is just going to depend on how spicy you like your stuff, but I will be honest with you, I don't like my stuff very spicy, but the cheese and the mayonnaise does cut a lot of that up. Okay, now that I have that mixed up, I'm gonna add my green onions. I have never salt and peppered mine, but if that's something that you generally do with your food, go right ahead. And then once you get all of that mixed up, you're gonna want to refrigerate this for at least a couple of hours. And then, like I said, you can serve it with Ritz crackers or club crackers. I'm gonna go ahead and try this just to make sure that the taste is right. And then I can add anything that I feel needs to be added. But the consistency looks right. You kind of want it to be like coleslaw consistency. You try, Debbie?
Sure.
Come over here. You have to. Jeffrey, Daryl. This stuff is so good, seriously.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Very good.
Very, very good. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is something called corn salad, and I have made this for work a few times and for gatherings a few times. My mom is the one that originally found this recipe and has been making it for years. And again, just like the cheese salad, cheese slaw, it's exactly how it sounds. So you're gonna start with, this is 2 cans, right? Now, it depends on how many people you need. You can double this recipe, half it, whatever. So we are starting with 2 cans of drained corn. Make sure you drain your corn, otherwise it's gonna be a soupy mess. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. Then we are going to add some red onion. How much would you say this is?
It's a half cup.
It's a half a cup. Half cup red onion. In you go. Also, you can add green pepper to this, which you're supposed to for crunch and visual effects, but I forgot the green pepper, so it's fine without it, I promise you that. Next we're going to add in mayonnaise. Okay, this is a cup. Do you have a hold please? Okay, I got it. Rubber spatula, and we're going to add the mayo in. And this is something I think, honestly, the cheese slaw is really known for like a summer appetizer dish, whatever. You can eat that anytime you want to. Don't ever let the internet tell you what to do, especially with food. You eat what you want when you want. Everybody will be happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this and get that all incorporated. It's just a lot easier when you add your cheese in. Otherwise, it's not gonna mix as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of that incorporated. Debbie, do you like to add any spices or seasonings to yours?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Do we do the dance?
That's a freebie.
That was a freebie. Next one you're gonna have to pay for. If y'all don't get that, can't be friends. Okay, 2 cups. 2 cups of cheese. Jeff's over here making it rain. Okay, now you're gonna add your 2 cups of cheese. And that's gonna mix nicely now that it's all wet and moist. People hate that word. I don't get it because it doesn't bother me. Does that word bother you, Debbie?
No.
Okay, good. So, the thing about the corn salad is you eat this with Fritos. And you eat them with the, not the regular Fritos,
Chili.
the chili Fritos. So you're gonna have the chili Fritos, and now I have on occasion mixed my Fritos in here, but Debbie had a good point. If you do that, it's gonna make them a little soggy, and the crunch is what's really good on this. So after you refrigerate your corn salad for at least a couple of hours, or if you, you know, you're bad like me, you're just gonna eat it straight out of the bowl like this. You add it to the top. You can crunch them up, you can eat them plain, or you can get the scoops. You can use the scoops if you want to, that's fine as well. This stuff is so good. I promise you, if you've never had it and you end up making this, and you have other people taste this, they're gonna ask you to make this and bring it every single time you have a function. Okay. I know this lighting is bad. I'm literally standing right under this pendant light, but this is what it looks like, and it's literally, I could just eat this all day. So good. And it's really good just like as a side with other things, like a taco ring. Okay, so the taco ring is done, and literally all you do is just cut it up into pieces. You can use sour cream, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, whatever you use for your tacos, or taco sauce, however you want to use it. Anyway, it's so good. You can add more cheese on top if you want to. We don't judge. We're a cheese-free judge zone here. Jeff swears up and down he's never had this. Mom swears up and down that she has made this, and I'm not getting into that argument. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make Jeff a little plate of this and have him, let him try it. Do you want sour cream or anything on it? Tomatoes, lettuce, like, you want the works?
You don't like lettuce?
You don't like lettuce. You want tomatoes? My fingers are clean.
Well, somewhat.
what you think.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No pressure.
No pressure. The camera's rolling, so live you have to. It can't be bad. It's meat and cheese and crescent rolls.
Really good.
So good. Okay, so that is all that I have for today's Foodie Friday. If you enjoyed it, obviously let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you. Subscribe if you are really interested in more food videos like this. I've said it once, I'll say it every single time. I'm not a professional. I just like food. I like to eat and I like to have fun. So if you're interested in those things, stick around, subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. That way you are told each and every time. Mom doesn't want me talking with a knife. Each and every time I upload a video. But I'm gonna go, I gotta eat, and we have a football game to watch. So thank you so much for coming by. I love you and I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. All right, I need my drink again.
There's a daisy squirt one to the right, on the right side.
To the right,
On
to
the top.
right. Okay. Gosh, Debbie, somebody needs to come clean your fridge out.
I was saving that for a video.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Clean up, clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody do their share. Oh, we're still rolling.